Have you ever found yourself getting lost in the whirlwind of other people's lives only to forget about your own? It happens more often than we'd like to admit. We find ourselves scrolling through social media, peering into the lives of friends, celebrities, even strangers. We marvel at their accomplishments, their picture-perfect lives, their seemingly endless happiness. And in the process, we forget about our own lives, our own growth, our own happiness. We're all guilty of it, the comparison game. It's a human tendency to measure our worth against others, to use their lives as a yardstick for our own. But this game, it's a dangerous one. It leaves us filled with self-doubt, dissatisfaction, always wondering if we are enough. We lose sight of our own path, our own goals, our own dreams. But what if I told you that the key to personal growth lies in shifting that focus back onto yourself? Picture two climbers, each scaling a mountain. One is constantly looking around, measuring his progress against the others on the mountain. He sees a climber on a higher ledge, another making faster progress, and yet another using more advanced equipment. His heart pounds with anxiety, his palms sweat, and his climb becomes a race. He's not climbing for the joy of it anymore. He's climbing to outdo others, to prove something. And in this process, he's losing sight of his own journey, his own progress, and his own abilities. Now picture the other climber. He's also on the same mountain, facing the same challenges, but he's not looking around to see where others are. His eyes are on his own path, his mind is on his own pace. He's not racing against anyone, he's not comparing, he's just climbing. He's enjoying the feel of the rock under his hands, the view from each new height he reaches, the satisfaction of overcoming each new challenge on the path. He's not oblivious to the presence of others. He sees them, acknowledges them, even learns from them. But he doesn't measure his worth or progress against them. He understands that everyone has their own pace, their own journey, and his focus is on his own. He's not faster, he's not stronger, he's just more focused. And that focus keeps him grounded, keeps him moving, keeps him enjoying the climb. You see, the first climber, in his obsession with others, is missing out on the joy of his own climb. He's perpetually dissatisfied, constantly stressed, and his progress, no matter how significant, always seems insignificant to him. He's climbing a mountain, yes, but he's also carrying the weight of constant comparison. In the end, it is the second climber who reaches the summit first. Not because he was faster or stronger, but because he was focused on his own journey, not distracted by others. It's not about who reached first, but about who enjoyed the journey and remained content throughout. And that, my friends, is the power of self-focus. It's not about being better than others, it's about being better than you were yesterday. So, what can we learn from our climbers? Well, their story brings to light a vital lesson about the power of self-focus in our journeys of personal growth. It's easy to get caught up in comparing ourselves to others, but this often leads to a loss of joy and hampers our own progress. Why? Because when we measure our achievements against someone else's, we're not taking into account our unique paths, strengths, and challenges. Self-focus, on the other hand, is a powerful tool for personal growth. It allows us to concentrate on our own development rather than getting distracted by what others are doing. By focusing on ourselves, we can better understand our needs, hone our skills, and work towards our goals at our own pace. When we shift the spotlight from others to ourselves, we begin to see the benefits unfold. Confidence grows as we recognize our own progress and accomplishments. Satisfaction increases as we realize we're living our lives according to our own values and goals, rather than someone else's. And ultimately, success follows because we're investing our energy where it truly matters, in ourselves. So let's take a leaf out of our climber's book. Let's stop comparing and start focusing on our own journey. Let's celebrate our individual progress, no matter how small it may seem. Remember, the only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. So, how can we start focusing more on ourselves and less on others? One way is by setting personal goals that reflect our values and aspirations. Next, we can practice mindfulness, being present in each moment and truly experiencing life as it unfolds. We can also limit the time we spend on social media, reducing the temptation to compare ourselves to others. By focusing on ourselves, we can not only improve our own lives, but also become more authentic and impactful in the lives of others around us. So start today. Start now. The journey to the summit begins with a single step.